Peace. What's up, guys? How you doing, YouTube family? I am Latoya, and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to have you here. Um, if you see my video last week and you are here for a follow-up, I think I have some good information that I would like to share with you, and we could take a look at the charts as well. If you're new to my channel, my name is Latoya. I am a cryptocurrency trader. I also trade other instruments in the market, but I'm mostly a technical analyst of these financial charts. And this year, my channel, I am going to focus on this. What I believe is could potentially be an amazing opportunity for some wealth transfer into your life, some amazing potential gains. So this year, my channel will be focusing more on cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some alternative coins, aka altcoins. And I will basically be doing that for the most part on this channel. Just so you know, I am also a certified yoga coach, yoga teacher. So I will possibly be dropping some yoga on my channel as well, where we can, get in a proper mindset and things when we're looking at these charts, so we won't have any biases or anything that would potentially skew our way of thinking when we enter in these markets. So just give you a quick update of who I am and what we're going to be talking about on this channel in 2021, because this year it is not 2021 ONE, but 2021 WON. We are winning all year long. We are claiming it. We're putting it out in the universe. It's already done. And I think that cryptocurrency and all of these different ways for us to get into all of these financial markets. One day I'm going to do a video of all the different financial markets that you could get into. So if cryptocurrency isn't your thing, I would like for you to reconsider. But if you don't, you can still trade and learn the skill of trading any type of market that your heart's desire, and profit from that during all of these weird times that we're going on, especially with money and things like that. So with all of that being said, last thing, this video is for your entertainment. It's for your entertainment. I am not a financial advisor. I am not your free financial advisor. I am not giving financial advice. I am showing you what I see in the market and how I could potentially make moves and trade ideas for these particular financial instruments. And so, yeah, let's just jump into it. All right. Okay, so last week when I recorded my video, I recorded the video on January the 13th. And January the 13th, we were right in this area where I was like, okay, Bitcoin had fallen off. It was like, oh, Lord, it fell off. And then it pulled back up into a zone where sellers live. If I pull this red box over just a little bit, you'll see, yep, sellers live in this zone. When it got into that zone, we had a push and then immediate rejection, and then the price came back down. What was beautiful about this when I was recording the video and talking to you guys is that price did not push below the low that was created after a retest of this zone. So when it came back down, it was okay, or what's the word I can use? High probability. It was a high probability good trade idea, because price did not go deep down into this area. As soon as it hit into the demand zone where potential buy orders were, it popped up and just took off to the races. So if you watched the video last week and you were able to enter in, whether you entered in leveraged or you took the opportunity to go on Coinbase or Cash App or anything like that and say, you know what, let me buy a couple of Satoshis, get me a little bit of Bitcoin, because price is at a point where it's going to push up. And if you didn't, no problem, we're still in the infancy of this bull market. You have a lot of opportunities to get in as we push up and go forward with this year of 2021 WON. Okay, so now that we have pushed up from the 13th, we went back up here. We have retested an area where the sellers took off very forcefully. And as you can see, the sellers are coming back down. And when the sellers came back down, what happened? They retested that area, right? That's this blue box that is in congruence or in correlation or very close to where price what um took off before it made this high, which is a lower high because this is a higher high. So this is a lower high. But we haven't made a lower low. Even though prices come back down, the buyers are sustaining price in this area. Can you guys see that? We have the sellers pushing price down, buyers pushed it back up. Sellers said, okay, let me try again. Buyers immediately pushed it up, pushed it up, pushed it up. We have all these wicks pushing price up. So buyers are like, no, we are in a bull market. Sellers, get out of the way. We are coming. And then sellers were like, but we want to take some profit, we want to, get a little bit of our money and pay some bills. But the buyers, the big institutions, you got Goldman Sachs, you got Guggenheim, you got all of these huge firms, Grayscale, BlackRock, Cash App, Coinbase, PayPal. I mean, the list just goes on and on of these huge multi-billion-dollar companies that are getting involved, specifically in Bitcoin, that are holding price at a certain level, right? And then you got us, all of the retail traders that are just like pushing the price up, and the sellers have not been able to sell off enough to break down on this huge demand for Bitcoin. So what else do we see here on this chart? This is a 4-hour chart. So you also see here that we have created a flag pattern. We went up, this straight trajectory up, we could say, is our flagpole, and this nice little triangle shape that we have here, we can show that is our flag. So as we are making this flag pattern, price is coiling in on itself, getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. When that happens, you have a situation where price can push back down here, push up to here, push up in this zone where the sellers are, right? And the sellers could try it again. But now the buyers are just not having it. And now we pushed up. Once we break this purple barrier, once we break above these two purple lines and we exceed this barrier and we hold price above it, this triangle is invalid, and we are continuing off to the races. So what would that put price at? In the average range to get up above the previous high, we need about $43,000. So there are things that we do in the market, like throw, as you can see here, I have my Fibonacci retracement tool. I also use a Fibonacci extension tool, which is this tool right here. Using the extension, and from this origin of that, the origin of the takeoff, right, back down, we have areas where institutional traders, that they will note that price will travel to these zones and potentially turn around. Goodness, why did I get so tired, tongue-tied there? So if we could break out of these zones, as you can see, I had previously marked this up, that price could travel well into those extension levels. Now, how long is that going to take? No one knows. I don't know. The hedge fund people don't know. The miners, they can't tell us, because as the miners sell cryptocurrency, and as they are making a profit, as they mine cryptocurrency and they sell what they mine, they earn cryptocurrency, and then from the cryptocurrency that they earn, they cash in, which all fluctuates this market. So there are more variables of what can move the market and what makes it move quickly. So one of the things that I want to say to you guys is, like, we're in the beginning. It's at prices at around $36,000. If you are in a position where you can dollar cost average yourself into Bitcoin, go to Coinbase.com. Coinbase allows you to attach a debit card or credit card or even your checking account, and you can dollar cost average yourself $100 a month, $100 every 2 weeks, $100 a week, and just purchase Bitcoin. And as Bitcoin is going up and down in price, and you're buying when it's really good, you're buying when it's pulling back, you gain all of that potential upside as Bitcoin moves up. It's just like it's not just like, but it's very similar to your 401k. Every 2 weeks or once a month when you get paid, you contribute your portion to your 401k, and then your company matches it, and you dollar cost average into whatever 401k stock bundle, index bundle, or whatever they Vanguard fund, whatever they manage your 401k through, and you dollar cost average into that bundle, and it grows. Your 401k grows as that bundle grows. The same principle, guys. So if you are looking at my chart or think like, what is going on, it's I look at the charts from a technical perspective, but I also look at fundamentals and things that are happening in the market. And just so you know, Bitcoin, the thermocap metric shows that Bitcoin price is still in the low end of the bull run. So you're not late, you are right on time. If you're watching this video and you want to see how can you get involved, I personally say start with Coinbase. That is a user-friendly software application that is similar to your online banking. So when you go into the application, you won't feel so confused, or you're not really sure what to do, because it's very similar to when you do your online banking. Okay. One day I could go through and do a Coinbase tutorial, but I do think I have a video down in my history that I recorded that gives you a little bit more information about Bitcoin. And I also will have my link in the description box below if you would like to go ahead and participate using Coinbase. Coinbase is United States regulated, so you can have that comfort in knowing that you are not participating in something that you are not familiar with. Coinbase has familiar regulations and laws that some of our banking services or some of our investment services have here in the United States, because it is regulated by the United States. That was a mouthful, but I just wanted to let you know that, you are not late. We are still in the low end of the bull run. We have major participants, like I mentioned at the beginning of this recording, that they don't even get permission to buy Bitcoin until the end of January. So we don't know where things are going to go, but just so you know that you have Willy Woo. He is one of the Bitcoin enthusiasts. He has been in Bitcoin since pretty much the inception of its popularity. And he says that comments are particularly timely given recent market trends as Bitcoin climbed to 42,000, sold off to 30,000, and then hit 40,000 once more, all within a week. That is amazing volatility. Okay, guys. As Cointelegraph reported, data highlighted small balance wallets decreasing, meaning people who don't know any better, people who listen to CSNBC and Bloomberg and say, oh, sell off your Bitcoin. People that listen to the chief investment officer of Guggenheim Global and that's telling you, oh, it's time to take some profits, when so they could purchase your Bitcoin. So it says small balance wallets are decreasing, while the number of wallets with a balance of 1,000 Bitcoin or more grew. So you have your Bitcoin hodlers, you have your Bitcoin enthusiasts that have been in the game for a long time. When they seen the dip, what did they do? They bought the dip. A transfer of Bitcoins from small investor to whales. Whales are what the cryptocurrency industry calls people that move large sums of Bitcoin, like millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. They call them whales. Was in progress. Analysts warn, appealing to sellers not to part with their funds during this volatile condition. So I was one of those analysts, if you watch my video on the 13th, that said, now is the time. If you can, you're in position, you have the risk capital, you feel comfortable to purchase. Yay! If you watched my video, you were right. Analyst warn. Woo, woo, woo. But again, I want you guys to get involved. There's a lot of things that are going on in the markets that, you know, I can't really explain in this quick YouTube video, and this may be a little longer one than usual, but I'm going to wrap it up here and just show you that our cryptocurrency market cap is still over $1 trillion, guys. We're doing good. We're up 1.4%. We have Bitcoin dominance at 65%, and they've recently added Ethereum because, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the big boys on campus. And later this week, I'll probably do an Ethereum markup, and we'll take a look at Ethereum and see what it may be potentially doing, right? Some alternative coins to kind of look at, and the reason why I wanted to kind of point out Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is usually higher than 65%. Something you may have heard of or seen on YouTube is called the altcoin run. We may be experiencing Bitcoin maybe just kind of floating side to side within this range, right? And while Bitcoin may be floating side to side within this range, if it doesn't break out or break below, we may be able to see the beginning of the altcoin run. And altcoin, if you're not familiar, that just means anything that's other than Bitcoin. And some of those that are in my viewpoint in my portfolio, Polkadot is an amazing one. We're already up 80%. I bought this coin back in the summer, so I'm very happy and grateful for my investment in Bitcoin. You have Cardano. Do your research on these that I'm calling out to you. I may show you a video about some of the things that I take a look at when I'm researching coins, but Cardano is a great one. As you can see, it's up to 20%. I also got that one in the summer. Other things, this one right here, Aave, wow, up 45%. Aave is a coin that I've been waiting for the pullback, and lo and behold, it just barely pulls back. When it pulled back to 187, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get in. I mean, I'm like, okay, that's still too much. That's what I was thinking. I'm talking about I'm gonna get in. I said that wrong. I'm thinking about, okay, that's still too much. I wanted to come back here to like 150, right? The median from this takeoff from 100. So I got my eye on Aave, but as you can see, it's moving on up, and it's having amazing gains, 49% gains in 7 days. In 14 days, 105% gains, guys. So one of your research tools that you can use is CoinGecko. Come over here. I would say, research maybe the top 30 coins, the top 30. And if you have questions, we got Uniswap here. I just want to, where did it go? Uniswap. Ooh, $9. Ooh, okay, so if you are participating in the DeFi space, you know that Uniswap really is like the pioneer in this space. And if you got this coin over the summer, it was $3 per coin, and now it's up to $9.29. We got 54% gains. Guys, if you are watching this video, get into the cryptocurrency space. If you low-key don't believe in it, that's fine. You don't have to. But you understand and believe in gains. You know what these green numbers mean. And right now we have to remove our feelings from, oh, it's this or that. It's not. Get in position so you can win, and then you can complain about whatever later. But as you can see, these gains are exponential. And then when it has, I can show you here, some of the, wow, 77%. 7-day loss of 6%. That's Bitcoin. We know, we see Bitcoin is moving side to side. So this percentage gain is not like, oh my gosh, it's dead. I just showed you the chart that shows you that Bitcoin is moving side to side. So let's go. I will be back this week. I want to do more videos like this. Let's talk, let's chat. Put some questions in the description box. Please remain respectful, because I just delete disrespectful comments. I just don't and won't entertain stuff like that. So until next time, guys, I hope that you have an amazing day. Crypto hodler, have a amazing time researching those few coins that I let you know about. that I have looked into and that I have been participating in. And until next time, guys, peace.